Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing videos here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here and welcome to part number 2 of my gravel walkthrough. Now in today's episode we take on the next section on this career walkthrough, and the next section is the off-road mixtape. So we're going to try and complete all the races in this section, try and get the 12 stars, and then we can move on in the next episode, and we're going to keep doing that until we complete the whole lot. Now I've got no idea what vehicles we're going to get to use, what conditions. It's going to be super fun. So first up we're in the trophy trucks again, and this is a checkpoint race. Now I've only got one trophy truck open, and I do believe that is the Toyota T100, so that's the one we got to use. Next one we can open at level 11, but this one was okay in the first episode, so we're going to jump into this and see if we can get all 3 stars. Let's get straight into it now guys, so here we go. Also guys, please don't forget to hit the like button on the episode and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I really appreciate all the support. Right, let's get into this first event in Libya, doing a cross-country race in the trophy truck. Now this should be awesome. Plus we're going to change up the camera views in this episode as well. We'll start off in cockpit cam in this race. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the first race in a trophy truck. Let's see if we can get all 3 stars. Also, guys, I have turned down the assist to low, and I will continue to alter that as I get used to the game. And plus, it's still on the medium level, but when I start improving, I will up that to a harder level. But the AI are very competitive on this medium level, and I am still trying to get used to it. Also, I am using a Revolution Pro controller too, but at some point, I will test out the steering wheel on this game. So don't worry about that, guys. Right. Oh, God, that was a nice jump there. Managed just to land quite nicely as well. Let's just try and keep up. And one thing that I've noticed with these events, you've got to stay within the checkpoints, because if you don't, you get reset. So that is one thing that I've got to do, and these things can be very tough to turn, so I'm going to have to make sure I'm in the right position to turn into the checkpoints. Right, we're sitting in 3rd place, and that will be a good finish to get all 3 stars. Oh, coming up to some water here. What's that going to be like? Oh, God, that's not bad. And that has slowed us down a bit, but we've managed to power through that, and we are sticking with the leaders. And that is good. Let's see if we can maintain this position. And we're almost halfway through this event. And each event is going to be very different in these episodes, guys. So it's going to be very mixed bag, which is always good. But I am really enjoying this game. Yes, it is arcadey, but it's really good fun to play. Right, let's see if we can just keep this truck steady. Just a slight turn there. Oh God, almost lost the back end then, and I would have missed the checkpoint again. Just trying to keep it steady. God dear, because it's such a heavy truck, when you try and turn too sharply, you really lose control. So you've got to try and just give it small inputs. Let's give it nice and steady through here. I think we're coming up to some more water here, and we're into 2nd place. This is looking good. Let's see if we can get a good drive through there, and we are closing in on the leader, and we're coming to the last 20%. Can we nick a win here? This is going to be really difficult. We just don't seem to have the power up the hills. That's where we seem to struggle. Last 15%, we've got 2 vehicles looking on the map behind us, so we've got to make sure we don't let them come past. And there's the marker. They're both going to catch us up. Oh, we could lose our position here. Let's just keep it nice and steady. Right, last corner here. Come to the final sections of this race. Just hold it. Yes, I think we're going to take 2nd place. And there we go. We take 2nd place in the first event. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Right guys, that means we're going to get 3 stars, because you've only got to finish in the top 3 to get all 3 stars. So that is a good start to this episode. Also guys, there's some real different weather conditions in today's episode. I've already checked it out. Some really different events and really different weather. It's going to be a cracker, so stay tuned. Right, we move on to the next event guys, and this one is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this next race, and we're going to be using a different vehicle as well. So let's get straight into it now. So here we go. Right guys, next up is a dirt stadium race in Florida, and we're going to get to use another car because we've just unlocked the Subaru Impreza 1995. So this is going to be an interesting race. So let's get straight into it and see if we can get some more stars and move on in this championship. Right, so let's get straight into this. Now this is going to be a 5-lap race, and it's in clear conditions, but it's at night, but in a stadium. And there is a crossing on this stadium race as well, so there could be some crashes. Oh, this is going to be brilliant. Let's get straight into it, guys. Right, so here we go with our first experience in the Subaru Impreza in this stadium race, and this is in muddy conditions. This should be really interesting. Right, let's put in cockpit view. Let's see what it's like in cockpit view. We are going to change up the camera views. Right, let's see what it's like outside the vehicle. I do like the sound of it in bonnet cam. It does sound very, very good. And let's go back in chase cam for this. Let's see if we can get through the field. We're getting really slowed down here. Let's try and get past. And there's the crossing there. So I assume once you got some back markers or something, when you go on that crossing, there's always a chance that you might run into someone. So we'll have to see if that happens in this race. But they are quite short laps, I think. Right, we're into third place. Let's keep it nice and steady and try and slide this car around the turns. Oh God, got a good slide round there. And again, oh, that was awesome. And we're into second place. Nice jump there. And let's see if we can get past. Oh God, we went into a little bit hot at the side. Be careful. I'm absolutely wrecking this car at the moment. It's a bit smashed up. I've only got it in on cosmetic damage. Plus, guys, there's one thing I have noticed about this game. As you run through the events, you watch the mud collect on the car. It gets thicker and thicker. That is one good effect that I've noticed on this game. Right, let's see if we can just hold the lead. We're doing really well on this one. We've got into a bit of a rhythm, which is good. I do like the jumps as well. Feels really good. Oh God, again, just overdone it in that turn, and we just hit the side, but we're managing to maintain the lead. We seem to be good in the stadium events, which is always a bonus. Right, let's see if we can just keep this lead. We'll come towards the end of the third lap. And that was nicely done, but we've still got a car quite close behind, so we can't afford to make any mistakes. Oh God, almost lost the back end there, just overdone it. And two cars have caught up. Let's just try and maintain our lead, keep it nice and tight. And oh God, they're really, really close. And it wouldn't surprise me if they take me out. Again, just losing the rear end, but that wasn't too bad. Nice skid round that turn. And we come towards... Oh my God, almost went straight into a back marker then. Oh my God, that was close. Right, into the final lap. Can we hold on to it? We've got to make sure we don't make any mistakes, and we have got a tiny bit of breathing space. Right, just keep it nice and steady. Let's try and get a good slide around this turn. Hold it. Don't hit the side. Oh, we managed not to hit the side. That is awesome. And we're racking up the points as well, which is always good. Right, let's get nicely around that turn. Coming towards the end. Again, there goes a back marker across that section, but we were not close enough for that time. And over the finish line, and we take all 3 stars and the first place. Oh, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. I can see a lot of people racing those sort of circuits in those sort of cars online, because that was so much fun. Oh, I've got to do more of that. Right, so we move on. We've got to collect our points, and then we go on to the next event. Right, so we got first, and that gets us quite a lot of points, and we're almost up to level 7. It's going really, really well, and you've got to keep leveling up if you want to unlock liveries, other vehicles, other events, etc. Right, so we move on to the next event. I've got no idea what vehicle that's going to be, so let's get straight into it. And the next event is, oh, it's a time attack. Oh, this is going to be down to lap times. It's not always my strongest point, but I'm going to give it a go, and it's a D Extreme race. Oh, that's going to be in a different vehicle. Right. Oh, we've got a DLC. Right, because I got the pre-ordered Day 1 edition, I got the Porsche Rally Pack. So I've got some cars that you don't get on the normal edition. So I'm going to use one of them, and it's another Porsche. I'm going to go with the Porsche 924 GTS Rally. And we get to change the livery on it as well. What should we go in? Let's go in that colour, because we haven't used a car in that colour yet. Right, let's get straight into the event. So here we go. Right, so here we go with this next event, and it's in wet conditions, and we've got to try and beat a time within 3 laps of 55.3. Let's see if we can do it. So let's get straight into it and go for it. Right, so here we go. Now, I'm not sure what the best camera view to go in for this time attack. We've got 3 laps to try and beat that time. So that's cockpit, and that looks pretty good. It's quite dark. It didn't say it was at night, it said day, but it is very, very dark, but that's mainly because of the weather. Let's try and hold it into that turn. We've got to try and keep an eye on the arrows. I think this will be the best camera view to do the time attack in. Oh my god, almost went straight into the barrier. So we go to the left here, almost off the circuit, just trying to get some traction. But it does look good in the cockpit view. Let's just go through the camera views. And oh god, almost went straight into the barrier there. Let's keep it nice and tight through there. And accelerate. I'm not sure if we're going to get anywhere near those sort of times. I think the time was, what, 55.3. Let's see if we can beat that. Right, we're coming up to a sharp corner looking at the map. Let's try and slide round it. Oh, that worked really nice. Oh, my God. Well, onto the grass and another sharp turn here. And over the finish line. And we beat it first time. 54.4. Can you believe it? Oh, my God. Right. Let's see if we can better that time. Let's have a look at the other camera views as well, because we've already achieved a first place. Let's go through here, and that does give you a good sensation, I must admit. A little bit harder because it's a little bit darker as well, but the rain conditions looks pretty good. But like I said, guys, I know this game is very, very arcadey. It's not, if you're more into sim racing, it's not a game for you. But if you like your retro arcadey racy games, this is a game you've got to get. It is fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm pretty sure that you will as well. Right, let's see if we can better that lap time. Let's see if we can beat that turn there. Again, not bad round there using the handbrake. And again, last turn here. Can we beat that time over the finish line? Oh, slightly slower. That wasn't as smooth. Right, let's go one more. We've got one more attempt to beat that time. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker. Oh, God. Couldn't get the traction around that turn. Let's see if we can just nail it through this section. And nicely does it. Hold it. And that was, we managed to stay on the tarmac. But there's loads of puddles developing now. Let's see if we can just slide it around this turn as well. No, damn, that's mucked it up a little bit too quick round there, and that's going to cost us a bit of time. But we managed to get the time in the first lap, so that worked really, really well. Let's see if we can just finish off strong and see if we can still get a half decent time. Right, slide it round. Lovely. I do like this Porsche. This Porsche is awesome. Sounds awesome. Right, last turn, over the finish line, and there we go. We take first position. An awesome result. Oh, our first time attack, and we actually get a decent result. And I'm normally crap at time attacks, so that is a good result. Maybe it's because the car I chose was better than the others. Thank you, DLC pack. Right, so we move on to the next event. So let's get straight to it now, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, next up is a championship. So this is going to be 3 events: a checkpoint race, a lap race, and the final event is a elimination. I've got no idea what that is, but it sounds really, really good. So we're using the Mini Countryman RX. So we're going to jump straight into the first event, and the first event is in Alaska. Let's get straight into it. This could be brilliant. Right, guys, so the first event is a cross-country run. Oh, this is going to be awesome. So we've got to try and get the best results in all 3 events and see if we can win the championship. So let's get straight into it and see if we can get a good start to this championship. Right, so here we go with the first event of this championship. Let's see if we can get off to a good start and get a good result. Right, so I'm not sure what camera view I'm going to go in. Let's start off in this view. Or should we go... No, let's go back to chase cam. Let's just try and get a good result in this first event. Oh my God. This car handles are totally different to the last car that we just had a race in. Oh my God, on 2 wheels. Flipping it. Almost completely lost it. Oh, this thing is quick as well. Oh, this is going to be a super quick event. Right, let's just try and hold it nice and steady. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bloody sliding all over the place. Shit. Oh my God, bloody hell, this thing is sliding all over the place. Just slight movements and the thing's sliding. Right, let's keep it nice and steady. Brake, 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 brake. Oh God, almost slid off the circuit. Stay on, stay on. We've got to stay within the checkpoints. Otherwise, we're going to get reset again, losing the back end. And we've just lost a little bit of ground on first place. Oh no, we've dropped a couple of places. Let's just try and hold on to it, and we're almost halfway. This event's super quick. These cars, oh my god, almost went straight into that post. Oh my god, 2 wheels again. But we managed to control it. We managed to get into first place. Oh, that worked out nicely. Right, let's see if we can hold on to it, but they're still quite close behind, and we're running down the hill at high speed. Oh my god, don't move the steering. And again, I've just managed to straighten it out. Oh god, that car got reset there. Did you see that? It disappeared, and we've managed just to carry on. And we've got a tight section coming up here. Oh my god, stay away from the posts. And we've just dropped a place. No, I'm having that. And we've come towards the end, 84%. Come on, we can do this. We want to get a decent result in this first event. But this car's sitting right behind me. You dare push me out of the circuit. Right, coming to the last section. Oh my god, it's a sharp turn. Oh, I've gone straight into the wall. And we're going to lose first place. Oh, we dropped down into second. No, I'm not having none of that. No, I've been taken out. Oh, I'm hit a tree as well. Oh, down to fifth. Oh, you absolute shitbag. Oh, can you believe it? From first to fifth in the... Oh, for God's sake. That turned into an absolute disaster. I took someone out, and then someone took me out, and then I hit a tree. Oh, that served me right, actually. I got my comeuppance. Right, so we only get fifth in the first event. Oh, my dear Lord. That means we're going to have to pick things up in the next event. Right, so here we go with the second event of this championship, and we've got some Wild Rush around Frozen Peak in the snow. Oh, this sounds difficult. Let's see if we can get a better result than fifth. We can't afford to drop any more points, and we're going to go in this camera view as well. Right, let's see if we can get a good start. Now, I'm not going to take any prisoners in this race after getting taken out at the end of the last one. Right, let's get nicely over that jump. Oh, God, I've taken someone out already. Well, that's a good start. Well, might as well carry on that way if it gets us the result we need. Right, got a good turn around there, but I'm starting to feel that it's a little bit more difficult to control the vehicle in the different conditions. Now I'm starting to turn off the assist. It's getting harder, and it's well, it's really hard to keep the traction in the snow. Right, let's just try and hold it around this turn. Can we take that place? No, but we're in P4. That's much better than finishing fifth, but I've still got to keep pushing. I've got to at least get in the top three, I think. Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere near winning this championship. Right, let's see if we can just get past. This car keeps getting in the way. Bloody get out of the way and keep smashing him from behind. Let's see if we can just get round him here and hold it. Oh God, slid, and I've just run straight into him, but he managed to keep control. Well, that goes down with his nickname, doesn't it? Hardy. Get out the flipping way, for God's sake, man. Oh my God. This guy is pissing me off now. Right, I'm going to wipe him out now. Let's see if we can just get out the flipping way. And we've got past him, and we're in behind Martin and more. Can we take Martin? Yes, we can. And we're into second place. This is only 4 laps. We've got to try and keep this position now. Let's see if we can get into first place. Yes, we're into first place, but are we going to be able to hold on to it? That is the thing. Keep it nice and steady. Oh my God, I'm sliding. Oh, I've got hit from behind. Oh, bollocks. Oh my God, and we've dropped down to 5th place. He rammed straight into me then, right into that post. Right, I don't know which one of them that done that. It was probably more. Get out of the flipping way. Not having none of this. I totally took Martin out. Oh no, he actually managed to control his car. What the flipping heck was that? Right, get out of the flipping way. Right, into second. There he is. The culprit for smashing me into that bloody... Oh my God, hit the side there. Last corner, I've hit the side again. And he's... Oh, for God's sake, and we take second. I couldn't get him. I tried my best, guys, but I got done in that last lap again. And that's putting us in a real difficult position in this championship. I mean, second is better than finishing 5th. But where are we in the championship? And we've got one more event to go. Let's have a look. 4th. It all goes down to the wire. So here we go. Right, so here we are with the final event of the championship in Latvia, and it's elimination. We've got to just go for it and take no prisoners. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the final event of the championship. We can't afford anything but a win, and it's elimination. We can't afford to get eliminated, so we've got to get a good start here. So every 30 seconds someone gets eliminated, so let's make sure we're not at the back for that. And we've gone into there being nice and aggressive and almost went into the tyre wall on the first couple of corners. Oh my god, that could have been an absolute nightmare. Right, let's just try and stick with the leaders, because we can't afford to be at the back and we don't want to get eliminated. We need to win this. Right, get out of my flipping way. This flipping Volkswagen Beetle's getting on my nerves. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Right, so we've got into 4th place. Let's see if we can push for a closer. We need to get in the top 3 within the last couple of seconds. If we want a chance, I've just lost it around that corner. This track is quite tight as well. Just trying to get the grip, and we've managed to get the grip. Let's just try and stick with the leaders, and hopefully they take each other out. Right, get a nice drive around this corner, and we've gone really wide, and someone else is going to be eliminated, and the field is starting to diminish as we go through the time. Right, let's just see if we got 3 cars behind us, I think, so that's a minute and a half, so we've got to make sure we don't let them come past. And we're coming into this section again, and we're getting blocked off. This car is really getting on my nerves. Get out the flipping way. He's holding such a tight line and trying to stop me from getting past, but we've managed just to squeeze past, and we're into 2nd. Right, let's see if we can mug this car in this corner. Right, let's see if we can... Oh, we've got into there a little bit hard to get the grip. No, we're managing to hold it. Fantastic. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Slid. Oh, we've managed to control the car. Oh, he's gone straight into the back end of my car and spun me around. Oh, you absolute prick. Oh my god, that was a really dirty move there. Right, that is it. Was that, I don't know what his name was. We're going to catch up with him, and we're going to do the same to him for that. Right, let's see if we can get past them. We've only got 1 car behind us, and we're going to get eliminated if we're not careful. And there is only, yeah, there's literally 1 car behind for the next elimination. We can't afford to drop down. We've got to cross the grass there, but we've managed to get away with that. Right, let's see if we can get into the inside. We can't get past these 2. And the next elimination is in 10 seconds, and then it'll be us that's going to get eliminated if we're not careful. Right, we've managed to get up the inside. Right, so we're into 2nd, and can we get back into 1st? Get out the flipping way. And we've got into 1st place. But are we going to get taken out again? Is he going to come into the inside of me? No, I've managed to get past that section without getting wiped out, and I've managed to hold the lead. But there is 2 cars behind me, and there's another elimination coming up, and then it's going to go down to the final elimination. Oh god, this is going to be so close. I can't afford to make a mistake. Almost hit the tyre wall again there. Last few seconds, and it's going to be down to 2 cars, and we are within a chance of winning this. So it's just 2 cars left. 25 seconds to go. Am I going to be able to hold on to it? I can't afford to make any mistakes here. My car is battered and bruised, and we've been spun out in this race, but we're still in the lead coming to the final 10 seconds, and we've managed to pull away slightly. Right, this is the corner that I feared. This is where we got spun out, just round this turn. Oh, we've managed to hold it this time, and this is the corner that I got spun out. Let's see if we can get nice and tight, get a drive, and is he going to... Yes, he got eliminated, and we win the event. Oh, fantastic. But are we going to win the championship though? Oh, I'm not sure. Let's get straight into the results and find out, guys. No, we missed out by 2 points, and we finished 2nd. And Nicholas Moore is the bugger that took me out in that race. If only we had taken him out and he finished in a lower position, we would have become the champion. Oh my dear lord. But that was so much fun, guys. I really enjoyed that, and we've moved up to level 9, and we're unlocking loads of stuff. Now, I'm absolutely loving this game. Yes, it is arcadey, and it's not as good as some simulation games, but it's really, really good fun, and that's all that matters. Sometimes you need a break from the serious games, and you need a game just to put a smile on your face, and that is what this game does. Now, in the next episode, we move on to Stadium Circuit Master, and this is when we take on a boss in a event. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please hit that like button, and please enjoy the replay.